Hi everyone, welcome back to the Potsmaker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmaker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel, which I wrote into the book of Zion. And today, I'm going to be discussing Zion itself, the nation of Zion, the prophetic nation of Zion, which is created by Zion, me. Well, it's about to be created by Zion. And so I thought, since this is a small chapter, it doesn't contain too often many verses, so I thought I'd go ahead and read it to you, so that you can get a taste of what the book of Zion is about and how it reads. Now, these are all prophetic verses. They're all verses from the Ketuvim, or Hebrew books of prophecy. So we're dealing with Joel 3, Zechariah 8, Obadiah 1, Psalms 50, Psalms 99, Psalms 48, Isaiah 52. So these are all verses. And if you want to find the verses that I'm talking about, you're just going to have to go find a Bible. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm going to read to you from, oh, sorry, this is also Psalms 87. This is where I'm going to start. But I'm going to read you the 22nd chapter of the book of Zion, which is called Out of Zion. His foundation is in the holy mountains. The Lord loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of God, Selah. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people, and the strength of the children of Israel. So shall you know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no more stranger pass through her any more. And the word of the Lord of hosts came unto me, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Thus saith the Lord, I am returned unto Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be for a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Out of Zion the perfection of beauty God hath shined. Let our God come, and keep not silent. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous around about him. And he shall call to the heavens from about, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Beautiful for salvation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, on the sides of the north, the city of the great King. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publish peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publish salvation, that saith unto Zion, Thy God reigneth. Thy watchmen shall lift up their voice together, shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye, when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord hath comforted his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. So, according to the 22nd chapter of the book of Zion, It is the nation of Zion that God comes to, that God clings to and calls holy. It's the holy mountain within which God dwells, Mount Zion. Now, there are many Mount Zions on the face of the earth. It's a very popular name for a mountain. There is one in Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, which I believe are the holy mountains. The mountains spoke of in the north, because that's the distinguishing factor here. The Mount Zion that God loves and lives at, the place where he resides, as well as Jerusalem, because there will be the Jerusalem temple, as well as the Zionite mountain. Jerusalem will be holy, but the holy come from Zion. So, we have the old and the new. We have Israel in Jerusalem, and we have the holy mountain in Zion. So, the creation of the nation of Zion, which is just around the corner, will be the establishment of this foretold nation that God loves. It is a blessed nation. All who go to Zion, who become part of the nation of Zion, are said to be holy people, along with those who are descended of Abraham in Jerusalem. So there's a twofold tale going on. Israel, our big brother, lost his glory. He rebelled against God. He wanted to be like other men, other nations, and so God let him. That is why there has to be a northern Zionite kingdom. A kingdom which, unlike the big brother Israel, embraces God, becomes that sacred priesthood that Israel had been meant to be in the first place. So my people were created in the north, in the distant country, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. And we will soon establish ourselves as the foretold mountain kingdom dedicated to God and the salvation of humanity. So, Donald Trump was put into the White House so that he could try unsuccessfully to take over America, to become the dictator. And if you don't believe that that's what is happening, well, then I have a bridge to sell you in the swamps. Because that's exactly what he's doing. And he will not succeed. Because he has, well, in the real world, he didn't take over the media. He didn't take over social media either. Those two were vital. He has killed his base off with the coronavirus and his stupidity of not wearing masks and of forcing people to open the um, the economy prematurely. So he will fail, and it will be bloody. But Biden and Harris will pull through. However, there will be a mess to clean up when it's all said and done. And that mess will still involve Black Lives Matter. Because my people are no longer willing to be subjected to police brutality, to white supremacy, to corporate America. And those factors will lead to the creation of Zion. Now, whether Zion is created this year by Trump forcing my people to band together, or next year when Biden and Harris are in the White House and trying to clean up the mess and refuse to go far enough with Black Lives Matter. But the prophecy says that Zion will be created, and it will come about because of what Trump has done, is doing, and is going to be doing in the next, what, September, 5 months. So 6 months from now, America will be a very different place. It will have a lot less people in it, and the divide will turn into a civil war. So, be prepared for a very dark, very deadly winter. Do not be surprised by anything that Donald Trump and his minions do. And don't be surprised if you start realizing that maybe those UFOs that are flying around, that the government is finally telling you about, maybe they have something to say. Could that possibly be that those guys flying around in those UFOs have a plan for you? Maybe. And maybe it's not what Hollywood has portrayed them to be. Remember, I turn everything upside down. I'm Zion. Oh, that's right. You don't know about that because you don't know the prophecy. Well, if you want to know what the prophecy says, I suggest you do one of two things. You have two choices. You can take it apart and put it back together, like I did. This book right here, the Old Testament of the Christian Bible, or the Torah, if you want, the Ketuvim. Or you can go to Pot Smoker's Bible on YouTube, all lowercase, and you can watch it for yourself. And then you will know what all 24 chapters of the prophecy of Israel says about everything that's going on right now. And if you want to survive, you might want to take a look at this, because everything that we are going through and everywhere it could possibly lead is right here. From George Floyd's death, COVID-19, Donald Trump, and yours truly. So, Zion is just around the corner. God is just above us. All the pieces of the puzzle are placed in their proper place. We are living out judgment, and it's not the judgment that society is expecting. Jesus is not coming back, because I'm already here. And society is not a good thing. Not this society, anyway. This is an evil, unjust society. And America, the unjust, is about to fall. So may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm during that fall. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you become worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light. The Unicorn Way. Find your joy. Pursue your joy. Become your joy. Find your joy. Stay happy and high. Now that I love you, I'll say later now. because I'll never say goodbye.